These are difficult financial times, and reducing store shrink to recover lost profits has never been more important. In fact, proactively reducing store shrink is likely to be your most direct route to real profit improvement, competitive advantage, and survival. This information-packed video series by Larry Miller is entitled The Total Store Manager. Larry is the recognized loss prevention authority, and in this series, he will reveal to you a wealth of valuable tips and techniques that you can start using now to reduce and even eliminate the shrink losses that are robbing your bottom line. Don't miss any of the 14 segments that will be presented right here. Then plan to bring Larry in for a live, upbeat, and highly productive store manager training workshop at your company. The first of 2 segments of 6 ways to create an honesty culture. This video demonstrates a remarkably simple technique for conducting a new hire employee honesty discussion. Follow this approach and you'll set the stage for a better relationship with every new associate and cut your employee theft by 70 to 80%.
So how do we really begin that? And I challenge back to HR. Ma'am, first thing we do is we deal in a pre-employment honesty discussion. That's where we're going to ask them about their honesty. So we're going to do that right now with Vinny. You know, there's nobody in Oklahoma named Vinny. Nobody in Oklahoma ever. No, they don't even have that. No. Gus. Hi, Vinny.
How are you doing?
I'm Larry Miller. I'm the store manager. I appreciate you coming in. I wanted to chat with you. You're here to train as a cashier, grocery clerk, meat clerk, produce clerk, whatever you happen to be. And I wanted to chat with you for a few minutes about my store and how I operate. It doesn't only take a couple of minutes. I know you're getting ready to go into training, or you're already through cashier training. You made it that far. So it's now our time to just get to know each other. You signed on as a part-timer. How many hours a week do you want?
20 to 30.
20 to 30, okay. I'll do my best for that. I just like to know what you like, know what you want, so that I can try to skate to there if I can get to there. Some weeks I'm may be able to do that. Other weeks it may be a couple of less. But I'll do my very best for you to give you that kind of number every time I can. Okay?
Saturdays and Sundays off?
Well, if I can, I will. But because you're the new hire, all right, not a chance in hell. Right. But since you asked, so let me, Vinny, a couple of things I really stress in my store, and it's really important for me to look you in the eye, person to person, to make sure you understand what my operating goals and standards are. My number one standard is an engaged customer, right? Where every single employee looks in the eyes of every single customer and says, "Hi, how you doing today?" And not as a disruption to their business, but actually as the enabler to their business. Because Vinny, I'm going to tell you this, you'll never get 20 to 30 hours in my store if you don't help me build sales through happy customers. Customer satisfaction, customer happiness is urgent to me, right? And I need every single employee to look a customer in the eye and engage that customer. You don't have to stop work to do it. Just look over and go, "Hey, how are you today?" And mean it, Vinny, because your 22 hours are dependent on them, okay?
Not a problem.
I'm going to do the same thing, I promise. And if, by the way, if you ever see me kind of do it half-heartedly, don't hesitate to give me a little elbow and say, "Hey, boss." I know he was ugly, but So I need your help. I'm going to help you. So if I see you not doing it, I'm going to ask you to do it. But understand, it's one of the operating standards of my store. It's urgent. We're in the business to make money, no doubt about it. So I keep an eye out very closely for fraud, theft, dishonesty, inefficiency, or non-compliance to store operating standards and policies. Now, I know you've been through training. We have a wonderful HR department here. And our training programs are excellent, so I know you've gotten all those important messages, right? Did you have any questions that I can answer for you?
No, I think you set the ground rules pretty specific.
Well, it's interesting. I'm not even done.
Okay.
Right? Here's what I need you to do. Unfortunately, there are dishonest people in this world. I don't like them. Indeed, if I was with you at another moment, I'd tell you I dislike honest people more than I dislike meat people. Okay? But the truth of the matter is, I need your help to spot them. I keep my eye out for them. So first things first, I need you to always operate in an honest fashion, right? Because the worst thing in my life is when I have to arrest an employee, right? I hate it. It breaks my heart, right? Take a dad or a mom or a kid to jail and have them have to call their family. It breaks my heart. It really does, right? But I do it when I have to. So I need you to operate honestly, and I need you to know that I'm looking for help. So if you see anybody, customer or employee, who you think is stealing or doing anything dishonest that's causing what is called shrink. Now, I know they taught you in cashier training what is shrink, because we have a whole segment on that in our formal new employee orientation program, where we explain what shrink is and every employee's responsibility. Everybody getting that message? Every employee's responsibility to participate in less shrink. They did, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so I need you to help me prevent shrink. It's really important. So, Vinny, I welcome you. If I can do anything at all for you, let me know. But otherwise, know that I'm looking for honest employees who love my customers, who understand the fresh and friendly concept, and want to help us grow this business. If that's you, I'll get you your 20 to 30 hours, right? And we'll rock and roll together for as long as you want to be with us.
I'm on board, Larry.
Hey, I appreciate it. Now, even though I spread that out just a little bit, that was about 6.5 minutes, give or take. If your new employees aren't worth 6 or 7 minutes to do that, then shame on everybody in this room that might feel that way. Now, how many of you do that today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6, 7, some. I kind of do it. If you press me, I can make believe I do it. Okay. Yeah, I would urge that everything that I just covered with Vinny be right there. I'm asking him, Vinny, can you be honest?
Certainly can.
Absolutely, because Vinny, I can be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. You be honest with me. But I hate to arrest people. I just hate it. Did I tell him I was going to arrest him? No, I just said I hate to arrest people. I said I do it when I have to, but I hate to do it. It breaks my heart to do it. I want you to be honest. I want to be fair with you. I want to be honest with you. I want an honest day's work for an honest day's dollar. All those messages, there's nothing wrong with asking somebody to be honest and telling them that that's your expectation. Telling them that shrink, profit building, looking the customer in the eye is your expectation for them. And if you, as department heads, do that exact same interview every time somebody comes in, and by the way, it doesn't have to be just with new employees. Go back and hold the meeting tomorrow. Blame it on me. Go in and say, man, better than Disney. I just heard this thing yesterday. We're going to do the following. We're going to orient every single new person that comes in, that we want every single person that comes within 8 or 10 feet of any shopper to look them in the eye and say, hey, how are you today? Thanks for coming in, because you're protecting my income. Right? Whatever the reason is doesn't matter, right? You can be selfish with your reason. There's no shame in that, right? They're going to protect your income. The more people we get to come into your store, Bob, the more business goes up, the safer your job, right? And every single employee in the company is the same way. There's no shame in that. Making money is not a bad thing.
For information about customized seminars for your store managers or for specific solutions to your loss prevention problems, contact Larry Miller personally at 602-448-8500 or visit retailcontrol.com for free tips, techniques, and lots more.